If
Look,
wishes
man.
were fishes, dog.
Look,
Let's keep
we
forgetting
still got
who's
the
in
trade
charge
coming up. You know
every
what I'm saying?
now
We might,
Trade
and
what?
then.
What we gonna trade, bro?
Right.
What we gonna
What you
trade?
going to
Who?
trade?
Listen, this is why I opened the stream up. All you Chicago Sky fans, who the hell are we gonna trade for Rakia Jackson?
oh my
That's what I
God.
really want to talk about. Who?
They're gonna have to
Listen,
give up. They're gonna have to give up Camilla, Ariel, or Angel. Not gonna happen.
Oh
Because
look,
Hey
shit.
y'all, hey y'all hear me?
yeah,
Yeah.
we getting
Yeah,
Joe.
we
Go
can hear
ahead.
you.
Yeah, like now back to say I mean, look, bro, like I think the WNBA community bunch of soft dudes, man, bunch of soft, feminine guys don't know basketball. You know, everybody just off for clout and everybody just want to be somebody, bro. Like they want to use this beautiful sport and turn it into their own personal agendas and stuff, bro. Like I know it came in this stuff to make it about politics, have my personal agenda. I'm only basing my opinions off of what's going on in the basketball court, but you know everybody's so soft. Dudes are like, and then you got what be making it even worse. You look on the other side, dudes be saying some weirdo stuff and then act like they ain't said nothing, act like they ain't got no millions, saying different stuff. Like I be peeping the whole play, bro. Like I said, I've been doing it too long. You know, I'm just gonna keep it strict. I'm gonna keep it strictly business from now on. Like if you ain't really been rocking with me, like if you ain't rocking with me now, like I ain't even finna be rocking with dudes like that, bro. Like I showed dudes love and they started doing some weirdo stuff. And they tried like they ain't said nothing, they ain't did this, they ain't did that. Like Like if I wasn't in, if I never decided to even cover the stuff, like some dudes wouldn't even be saying what they be saying now. They wouldn't even be talking like they talking. Like give me my card. Don't sneak this me. Just give me my card, and I appreciate it, bro. Like that's what brothers supposed to do. But I see how it is with people, so you know I'm keeping strictly business for our WNBA, bro. Like I ain't even finna waste my time with this shit like that.
Yeah, they get upset and everything because they don't know the game, they don't know the sport, they don't even support the players or talk about players unless it's like only one or two players. Other than that, they gotta hate on like great players to try to push their player. I don't understand it. Like it's getting ridiculous.
People just doing
Dog.
weirdo stuff. They want content creators to beef with each other, fault tools, and sign all kind of weird shit. Like, bro, like, folks be starting on my channel, bro. Like, you, nigga, I gave you a voice. We didn't even know who you was, bro. Like, you still a nobody. Be doing little chump shit. Like, I ain't letting nothing slide, bro. That's how I came up. That's how I roll. You do some weirdo stuff, I ain't letting no part for you, bro. You know, it's just all kind of goofy stuff. Then you got the CC fan. Then they feelings over basketball. Like, who cares, bro? Like, it's basketball, bro. Like, you ain't gonna change nobody's opinion because they see things different from you. I mean, I tweet on my channel, I tweet on my page, right? I didn't ask you to respond to what I'm saying. You know, why do y'all come on my tweet, on my Twitter, on my mentions, and even speak on what I'm speaking on? And then you don't even what I'm saying, what you be saying don't even correlate with what I'm saying. Like you going somewhere else. Like you, if I mention, if I'm talking about Angel not getting benched for being a liability on offense and defense, why is you talking about something else like percentages? Like what they gotta do with what I'm telling you though. Despite the percentages, you never seen her get benched. And then we done had multiple close games last year and this year. You ain't see Angel Reese get benched at the end of no game for offense or defense. Like, show me what she got benched. So, man, any game she got benched. 91, she got benched because of offensive defense at the end of the game. Name one.
I had somebody that on X and he got quiet as a mouse. He ain't say nothing to me after that. Trying to say CC this and CC that and Angel ain't this and Angel ain't that. I said, well, I'll tell you what, name a game where Angel got subbed out for defensive purposes or offensive purposes. I'll wait. I'll wait.
That's why I'm telling them, bro.
I'll wait.
That's why I'm telling them, bro.
And I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting.
You're gonna be waiting a long time, dog.
Yeah, but my thing is they're like there's nobody in the post or at the 4 that's better than Angel. They're not. There's nobody. I love Miller, but Miller ain't better than Angel. Becca's not better than Angel at the 4 to 5. E Will not better. Maddie ain't better. Who the hell? It was like last year's show. Everybody was like Angel coming off the bench. I went to these content creators page for who? Is he? Is she? All right. That's when I knew the WNBA community was cooked. Last year when they said they were gonna say, I told them Angel gonna start before Camilla. And she gonna start for the rest of the whole season. And all them looked at me like, man, you lying. And then when it happened, they looked stupid. I'm like, dude, Angel was like, in my opinion, Angel was the best post to come out last year. I'm sorry. She was better than Cam. She was better than Aaliyah Edwards. She was better than all of them. I watched all these players play.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, that's why I'm like, what? They're very like contradictory of themselves. Mm-hmm. Like, you're saying Izzy gonna start. Izzy's not gonna start. Izzy's game for last year would not have helped us a lot starting. Because for one, she's not consistent scoring. Plus, she's a liability on defense. I've watched her since Tennessee because she played at Tennessee. Pat Summer used to cuss her ass out because she didn't play defense all the time. So I don't get what people are talking about. Like, you lost me. Angel gives you rebounding and she gives you assists. She sets screens. She does everything that you need your post to do. Camilla's not doing that. Izzy wasn't doing that. E Will's not doing that. Now, E will play some good defense at times, but E Will's not. They had E Will starting over Camilla because Camilla just wasn't good defensively. And sometimes Camilla goes into her shell. She don't play fully the whole game, and especially when she don't get the ball. She was like that in South Carolina. So I don't get it. Like, she going to the bench because of a field goal percentage. Like, dude, a lot of 4s in the league over time have never had great field goal percentages. They just never did. DeWanna Bonner's a 4, right? Her career percentage is 41% or 39.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So what are we talking about? Alyssa Thomas is like 44 or 43%, and she's a 4.
AG, there's something I noticed. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I haven't observed this properly, but a lot of what I'm seeing is fans getting into the game, or fans that were in the, they're so obsessed with this field goal percentage, they're so obsessed with efficiency, and that was but there's one guy to blame for that, but for whatever reason, since LeBron James was always so efficient with his scoring, like a lot of people somehow got that conflated in their minds that you got to have a high percentage to be an effective player, and it's infiltrated the WNBA now, and it's like, no, that's not how it goes. Because
but they're not looking at the percentages. Like, okay, percentages. It depends on what do you mean by like percentages?
No, they're just looking at the final field goal percentage.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but if you look at Caitlin Clark's field goal percentage, her field goal percentage isn't good. She's terrible.
Yeah, she is.
She's terrible from the field. She's like below average, like of the 3-point shooters in the league, and she's like at 30, like she's at 40 or 41% from the field. Like the field, like from in between the 3-point line into the paint. She's below 30. 40. So what are we talking about?
But they've got. But then this is the other issue they're so these and a lot of this is what I'm going to start calling one player fans, because this is what they do. They become a fan of one player and then they'll start excusing a bunch of stuff they wouldn't excuse for other players. Like how
but turnovers count. But turnovers count too. You're not efficient to me if you have a high turnover rate and you have the ball in your hand most of the game. Like your turnovers aren't going to be good. Like you're messing the offense up. Nobody can get into a flow because every like possession or every 2 possessions you got a turnover. Like every time. It's crazy.
I'm with you because like with Caitlin Clark, because she's so ball dominant and her usage rate is so high. Like when she turns the ball over, it's not like their turnover, because turnovers are going to happen. We all know that. But her turnovers usually hurt more because like you said, the rest of your team isn't going to get in a rhythm. There and
by nature of her position, you can't turn the ball over that much. If she's your point guard. If she's your point guard, her standards are different than when you're a 4 or a 3. Like Angel.
That's true.
Angel's standard at her, I argue this, at her position, she's no worse than 5th in all of the WNBA at her position, because of her value and what she does other than scoring. And that's another thing about Caitlin that they don't want to answer about, is when her shot is not falling, what else does she do to contribute to her team winning? As opposed to when Angel's shot doesn't fall, she does everything else. Rebounds, set screens, passes the ball, plays defense at all 5 positions just about.
But here's the thing though, bruh, it's like some of these Angel Reese fans don't even know how to debate ML for real.
They don't.
That too.
They don't.
They allow themselves to look. They allow themselves to get cooked because they bring up irrelevant points. Really, you don't have to use when you're talking about Angel Reese, like 3-point shooting, stuff like that. Like there's a lot of stuff. I'm like, bro, like y'all guys. Hey man, like don't stop trying to be something you're not, man. If you don't know. You're not familiar with the game, bro. Just sit down and do your research before you speak on it, bro. I don't pretend like, look, I don't ever get on YouTube and pretend like I know something I don't know. If I don't know something, I go do research. If I don't know about something, I don't speak on it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't speak on it because I don't know all the details about it. That's just that's just how it is. Like, stop trying to be you gotta be so thirsty for views, thirsty for content, bro. But y'all be making Angel Reese look bad. Y'all make some of us look bad, bro.
Mm-hmm. That's facts. I agree with that. Because they don't be making no damn sense. They like, oh, Angel need to shoot a 3 or I'm like, no, she don't, nigga. She don't need to shoot a 3. And then a lot of her layups is either she gets the ball in a bad position or Show made it on his show. She don't pump fake. She just drives right in there. Yeah. If she pump fake or take her time, a lot of times that percentage will go up. Then all she needs is a mid-range. She don't really need no 3-point shot like that. Because if she shoots the mid-range, that's going to open it up for Miller. That's going to open up for E. Will. That's going to open it up for everybody to get to the lane because they're going to have to honor her shot. And they're already honoring her going to the paint because they're sending an extra help defender on the boards to try to stop her from getting the boards. So people don't understand what they're talking about. Like,
all Angel got to do is utilize the pump fake and keep the ball up high. That's all she got to do, bro.
That's it.
Keep the ball up high and utilize the pump fake.
That's it.
That's just a little detail, and that's
but
really
again,
all it is for Angel.
She gotta, but here's the thing though. Stop. This look at bro. Folks that keep talking about percentages, keep talking about WNBA. Look, bro. Everybody just shut up and go do y'all research on previous draft, previous players, how they played in the their first 2 years. Jackie Young was one of the most inefficient players in the league her first 2 years. She didn't come in the league dropping 20 on 50, 40. No, it took her a couple years, bro. Same thing with the Hamby. Hamby was inconsistent.
Yeah.
She was inefficient. Like, bro, everybody not gonna come in the league day one efficient, polished, all bro. It's not. Come on, man. Y'all expecting the Angels to do all of this, and then some of her fans, y'all put all these high expectations on her, but really y'all setting her up for failure.
Yep.
Why are we
Yeah.
comparing
Exactly.
her to big dogs? She's not on their level yet.
No, she's
I
not.
said it last year, and that's okay, bro. Y'all act like y'all ain't got patience, bro. Just go watch football or something, man. Y'all ain't got patience, bro.
No,
Like
Showtime.
let her,
This
like give us some time, bro.
it's
But
this
these
microwave
guys,
society. Everyone wants instant gratification, and then
Exactly.
they lose their dang on minds. They start reaching for stuff that
Exactly.
ain't there.
and I don't think a lot of these guys. I don't even think it's WNBA fans. I think it's fans that are NBA fans that are starting to care, and a lot of them have migrated over here because
Mm-hmm.
WNBA fans never were like this. So, and it's these new fans that have been introduced to the WNBA that were NBA fans or they only watch college somewhat. And I think a lot of those people are bringing this statistical garbage into the WNBA that ruined the NBA because
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't like this 2 years ago.
You know what the
They didn't.
WNBA reminds me of on that point? It reminds me of when the USA was first founded by people from Europe, from England, and from other parts of Europe. You know what Europe did once the 13 colonies opened up? They
Mhm.
sent they sent their prisoners, they sent their dregs, they sent their lowlives, they sent them to America, just like they did in Australia when they colonized Australia and sent their prisoners there. It's the same with the WNBA. You got all these clowns, non-basketball knowing, ignorant dudes coming over from the NBA, bringing that crap and that trash to the newly formed WNBA. Because let's face it, WNBA is still relatively new compared to the other major sports
Yeah,
in
it's
North
still
America.
young. It's still young, Brass. It's
They
real
bring,
young.
they bring
Yeah.
in the dregs of sports society who don't know a damn thing about what they looking at or whatever, and they bring in their agendas, they bring in their low life racial things, ideologies into the WNBA and pouring that garbage into this league. That's the reason why you got these dumbass GMs who want to put flat back in at number 3 overall as far as WNBA players in this league. She ranked number 3 over Chelsea Gray
Yeah, that's that
and John Quell
ESPN
Jones
garbage.
and John
No,
Quell
they had a
Jones and
four. They had a four.
whatever
Yeah, they had a four. They
whatever.
had
That's
Yeah,
still
but
too
that's
high.
still disrespectful though.
Yeah,
Like she not better than Plumman and or Onescu.
that's cool. Yeah,
Right, she not.
But
So
see,
I
I
don't
blame the
I'm
play. I
go
kind of
ahead,
blame the
Christian.
players
but that's
for
that's that garbage
I.
that they're
But
bringing up.
let me tell you why. I'm a blame the NBA players and not so much the WNBA players because I'm gonna give them a pass because this is new for them. But I'm blaming the NBA players because they should never allow the media to vote on top players. They should do it like the NFL. The NFL players vote on who are the best players.
Those are
They
the
vote on them.
GMs though, bro. They didn't even ask the players.
No,
These
no,
are
no. I
supposed to be
know, but
gentlemen.
I'm blaming the NBA because they didn't protect their league. So
Yeah,
because they didn't protect their league, it trickled down to this league because they own that league.
gotcha.
So that's why I'm saying this is why it's their fault
What's up,
because
AJ?
they're
What up,
not
Adrian?
protecting these people. You know what I'm saying? And this is what I respect on the NFL players. They don't let the media dictate who's the best player, even though they like Patrick Mahomes, you know what I'm saying? And
Josh
sometimes
Allen.
Josh Allen, even though Lamar is the guy. The players
Hey,
still vote and say who the best player is, regardless of
y'all hear
how
me?
the media feels.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, we hear you.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You're
we
right.
hear you, so. What's up, AJ?
What up, fam? What up, everybody?
How
I
you
see y'all in
doing,
the
man?
chat.
Hey,
It's
Jeezy,
like
what up,
man,
Hey,
everything.
hey, y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, we
now,
hear
yeah.
you.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah, we hear
Yeah.
you. Can you hear us?
I might be cutting out a little bit.
Dang,
Yeah,
he
I
might
think
not be
we
able to
Yeah,
hear
you
us.
might not be able to hear us. We can hear you though. Yeah, you probably can't hear us. What's up, Jeezy?
What's going on, Brass?
Oh man, nothing, man. Hey, look, man, I salute you, man, because there ain't a lot of dudes out here that ride for the Angel. You know what I mean? Just
Oh,
Oh
us,
yeah,
man.
oh,
Yeah, man.
AJ been doing his thing, man.
Man,
man.
listen, AJ, I rock with you, homie. For real,
I
for real.
appreciate that, bro. I appreciate
Because
that,
I'm
man.
tired of these Sambos and these graham crackers out here hating on Angel, man. Hating on
Exactly,
Angel,
man.
man. It's irking my nerves, man. So whenever I see a brother or a sister stand up for Miss Reese, I rock with them. You feel me?
Hey, man. I'm locked in for life, man. So I'm here. I use my skills. You know, I was a content creator doing real estate content, sold a lot of houses online, and just learned how to really be a content creator. So I was like, let me take that to something I'm really passionate about hoop. And I was like, you know what? Ain't nobody out there defending our good sis the way I can. So let me do it the way I could do it. And so I started doing it with my little short videos. And I'm a ride. And I do my research. I'm a little petty. I'm light skinned. I'm light skinned. I'm a little petty. I got a
I
little
feel
Drake
you.
in me. I get petty.
I hear that.
I feel you,
As
dog.
long as we ain't suing nobody.
No.
Who you
I
got?
ain't got no money for the lawyers to do that.
Who you got in the NBA finals, man?
Man, I low key want the Pacers to take it, man.
Yeah, man.
Can they
There you
both
go.
lose?
I
Man,
want,
of course you want to say that, bro.
I want
You know how many times I've said that for a lot of teams, but I don't want the Pacers to win because I still don't think they like they're a good team. But I still don't really think they all that.
I honestly don't either, but like that'll be such a better story than the 61 win team to win
Yeah,
it and all
would.
that. Like I just want to see, and I used to love the Pacers. J.O., Ron Artest, Captain Jack. Like I love the Pacers back then. Reggie.
Yeah.
So my childhood wants to see the Pacers win and not OKC.
I don't want OKC to win either because they ain't doing nothing for Kevin Durant. Sam Presti wins with this mid-ass team. No, absolutely not. I
True.
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of either or, but I hate the Pacers, and that's coming from a lifelong Lakers fan.
Respect.
Yeah, what you
Babe.
for?
Lakers, man. I go back to Magic with them, man. I'm older than y'all. Man.
Yeah, Magic, Norm Nixon, Michael Cooper, all of them.
Far with Norm. I don't go back quite that far with Norm. I remember Norm, but I don't remember him with the Lakers per se. When I started watching the Lakers, it was Rambis, it was Cooper, it was Magic, it was North Carolina, from North
Worthy.
Carolina.
You talking about James
Worthy.
Worthy?
James
Talking
Worthy,
about Worthy.
cats like that, and
Hey, Brad.
Pat Riley with his Armani suits. You know what I mean? That's
Hey, Brad.
Yo,
Brass, my mom always say my third name I learned was James Worthy. She said I used to be running around the house on my Jane Werby.
Oh, you from the West Coast, though.
Yeah, I'm West Coast, man.
Yeah,
I'm
you from the West Coast, though, so I can imagine. Trust me, I can imagine.
I don't think I ever missed a Lakers game in my whole life, and I ain't even a Laker fan, but it's been on. I've seen every game.
It's part of the culture, bro.
Yeah, it is.
It's part of the culture out there. Showtime Lakers. You feel me?
Absolutely.
So, but yeah. Then the captain, of course, Kareem, and then on up to when Kobe and Shaq showed up.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
My parents went to Kobe's big funeral they had there. That's how deep we are in the Laker game.
Yeah. So when we played Rick Smiths and the Davis boys, Davis boys and Reggie and them, yeah, we had to put belt to ass with them. We had to put belt to ass to them, bro. So
Oh man, that game 4 legendary on that man was on a bum ankle and won that over the Pacers.
Yep.
That was crazy when Shaq got in foul trouble. That's
mm,
when Kobe grew up.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. And he used to look at Jalen Rose like, nah, dog, this ain't 5'5", bro. This ain't 5'5", bro.
Hey, HD, you see y'all going viral on the other side?
Yeah, I saw that, man. That's why I said, man, we moving on up, man.
Wait, go
We moving on up.
Them boys are posting on the other side, chopping out one minute of a 4-hour stream.
Because we know what the hell we talking about, man. They wouldn't do that if they ain't know what we're talking. There's plenty of sportscasters out there, but we finna take their shit over. Like they can't stop us. We too big, man. Our voice is too loud, man.
Yeah,
they don't know what to do.
I'm gonna have to go check that out because I missed that. I heard
they all upset in the comment section. It's like, nobody cares. Nobody cares, man. Y'all don't know. They don't know basketball, dog. CC, like first of all, this is the thing about CC fans. I let them keep talking because they contradict themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Every one of their content creators says Stephanie White was this great coach. They were finna have a great roster. They finna go to the championship. They the second best team. Bruh, you're not. And then they went and got Sid Colson. They were saying, "Oh, Sid Colson, the Aces don't know how to use Sid." Like you go, like Becky don't know how to use Sid Colson. Like, come on, be for real. And then DeWanna Bonner, they tried to say DeWanna Bonner finna come and just cook everybody, and Tasha Howard. It's like, bruh, these players ain't really been all that for like 3 or 4 seasons, bro. They ain't really been themselves. They haven't. They older. So this is why I know they don't know what the hell they be talking about. And then, like, you're still having the same problem you're having. She can't play off the ball. Like, if she can't play without the ball in her hand, she's not going to work. So that's why I said Lexi Holt going to start, because Bonner can't get off with her there. And if you watch the last game, Bonner was getting off because she wasn't there. So that lets you know. Right, you can't win like that. Then in the half-court offense, if she's not running that pick and roll to AB or getting the ball to Tasha Howard, if they're not wide open for her to give them the pass, she's gonna turn the ball over. Like her turnover and her assist to turnover ratio is terrible. Then she don't play defense. It's crazy.
I got one question, bro. One question about this topic, and they could clip this up too. If I'm the best point guard in the world, why do I need a new coach every year?
Thank you.
Why do I need a new coach back-to-back years if I'm the best player?
But that's what I'm saying. But they get mad at Christy Sides, though. But AJ, Christy Sides, they went on a win streak. They went on a win streak with AJ. They went on a win streak with her. And they got to the playoffs with Christy Sides. And then and honestly, I don't believe Stephanie White like Kelsey Mitchell. I don't think her and Kelsey Mitchell get along. I think Kelsey Mitchell hates his offense. Kelsey doesn't like the way that she's not being utilized. Her and AB aren't being utilized correctly together in the half court. And then their bench is just terrible. You got rid of all your wings. You had 3 wings that could have helped you now. You had Bree Hall. You had the Eslam. I think her name was Esjim or Eslam. She's I think, an African. And then you had Jaylen Brown. We remember Jaylen Brown. So you got rid of all 3 of them wings to keep Timpson. I just don't understand this infatuation with Timpson. I guess because I watched her at Florida State, so I guess I'm different. So I know what she is and what she's not. And to me, you already had a Brianna Turner. I wouldn't have kept the same player. They're basically the same player, except Timpson's probably a little better around the rim, better than Brianna. And then I would have got rid of one of them, and I would have kept at least one of those wings. And then you needed a playmaker. I would have never got Sid. Sid is terrible. Man. Sid is terrible as hell. I would have never got Sid.
They had Willer.
Look at what Willer's doing.
Wow. Look what Willer's doing. Yeah.
But see, but AJ, I argued with them last year. You had all these bums that were on everybody's channel last year trying to say, "Oh, Willer's a bum. Willer trash." I'm trying to tell them you're not using Willer correctly. No. You got Willer. Wheeler like passing the ball up, and then she go stand in the corner while CeCe do what she want to do, or Kelsey do what she want to do. Look at what she's doing in Seattle. She's moving without the ball. She's setting the offense up, and she could play without the ball in her hand. They're using her correctly. So I don't know, man. I don't know.
I remember we was talking about free agency. We wanted Wheeler in Chicago. She was one of our show. We wanted Pagliuca to go after her. Nope.
Bro, I wanted Odyssey Sims, bro, or Wheeler. I wanted one of them too.
I wanted Natasha Cloud, Erica Wheeler.
Yeah, Cloud. Yeah, Cloud. Yeah, Cloud would have been good too.
Natasha Cloud.
Yeah, Cloud would have been good. She'd have been perfect.
And I wanted Odyssey.
And
Yeah.
I gotta, since we on the squad, talking about the squad, I know y'all was talking about them earlier, but I just want to get some feedback. What do y'all think about the small ball lineup we seen to close out the last game?
Love it.
You can't use that lineup with every team you play.
No, absolutely not.
But I mean, I think that lineup will work if we play in Atlanta, because Atlanta likes to go with Nas now at the 5, because BG is out, and BG, I don't know how serious her injury is. And you can use it against Phoenix. You can use it against Phoenix because Phoenix like to go small. But you're not going to be able to use it against New York, or Minnesota.
Yeah.
No,
or I don't think you can use it against Las Vegas either. HD.
No, you can't use not Las Vegas. Las Vegas will whoop our ass with that lineup. They'll blow us out by 50. I'm serious, dog. If we play that lineup against Las Vegas gonna blow us out by 50.
I think it's a good lineup to go against the lower tier teams.
Yeah, like the lower tier teams from 5 to like 13. Yes, it'll work. Yeah. But against the top teams, like that's not gonna work against the Storm. The Storm gonna whoop our ass in that lineup. Mm-hmm. I don't feel real comfortable with Phoenix, but we would have a chance with Phoenix because you got Rebecca what messes up with Phoenix is that is like if we're not able to shut off the wing, shut off Satu from going in and all of that. That's what messes us up. But it can work against them. But against like the Lynx, the Liberty, the Storm, the Aces, that shit's not gonna work at all. They're gonna destroy us. And
definitely not working against Aces. Definitely
not at all. Because listen, AJ, all the Aces will do is be like, Asia, go to the 5 and go to work. She gonna cook. Like it's like that ain't gonna work. And then J.O., who gonna stop J.O. in point guard? Like, come on, like we only got Ariel Atkins. That's it.
That's it.
Right.
That's why I said on the show yesterday, I'm like, hell no, we ain't turning no real corner. What? It is. They talk about the Liberty. I'm like, man, Liberty finna cook our ass. Are you serious? What? We ain't got no lineup against the top 3 teams in the league.
And JJ might be the 3rd best player in the league, if not second.
I got JJ as the 2nd. Some got her as the 4th or 5th.
I don't
JJ right now is definitely. She definitely in the top 5 for sure.
And Stewie in the top 5. So you got 2 top 5 players.
JJ is
on one team.
JJ is the best center in WNBA. What are we talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
She is.
There ain't no center. There ain't no center in the WNBA better than JJ.
Not better than JJ.
I got a few Liberty games I'm gonna go to before I leave town, bro. But I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you, bro. Like it's looking like they finna run it back, bro. Like I'm about to go get some Liberty gear, bro. Like before I get up, I leave town.
That's the best thing in New York. The rest of y'all teams trash.
It is the best thing in New York, bro. My Nets is garbage. Don't get me started with the tangerines, bro. Like I don't do them, bro, at all, bro.
JJ the best big? Is JJ the best big in New York?
Oh yeah, easily. Who better?
Don't give me that pretty cat.
Don't say Tom and Jerry.
Man, look, listen, AJ, the answer your original question. that lineup will only work with the lower tier teams.
Yeah.
That's not going to work with the top 4 teams in the league. Like, that's not going to work at all.
What about what about in spots though against the better teams? And like if they come with their bench, they put Asia Wilson on the bench to rest. Fee or James.
But they can still they still dog. We don't have the wing players to go against that type of team, even if they put Asia on the bench. Kitley is still going to be out there. You still could bring Stokes in with Kitley. Then you still got Tiffany Mitchell, and then you got Aaliyah Nye. I don't see nobody on our wing stopping Aaliyah Nye, especially if she gets in the rhythm. She's going to shoot us out the game. Tiffany Mitchell going to D up. She ain't even got to D up. She just got to just put a hand up on Kia Nurse. Kia Nurse going to body herself. And then you got who else? Point guard. Come on. This is point guard. And J.O., come on. Like that. You got 3 top 10 and one top 5, or you got the best player in the league and then 2 other players who you could say is top 5 or 10. You're not beating that team with any lineup we have.
Hey, AJ, that small ball lineup you just mentioned, is that with Kia Nurse or Becca Allen?
They both was out there.
They both were out there.
Oh no, we ain't gonna know.
Oh damn!
They both were out there.
No.
Why it worked with the last game with the lower tier teams is gonna work because you got Angel and Ariel doing even a pick and roll.
Right.
And, Ariel's going downhill, so it's either gonna get dumped to Angel or it's gonna be a wide open shooter, and that's what kept happening to Dallas at the end of the game. And so that's why that's why Four Eyes stuck with it at the end of the Wings game. So that's why I kept saying if against a lower tier team, somebody that don't have a dominant big, I could see them throwing that out there to close out, run it up a little bit. But I was seeing what everybody, thought about it.
We get cooked, especially with Nurse out there. We get cooked. We get cooked like
that lineup. The only reason we went to that lineup because this dumbass for some reason don't know how to hide Miller on defense. He keeps having Miller switch on the wings and the guards, and she's getting in foul trouble. It's like, I don't know that this guy, like I said, I honestly believe we wouldn't have beat Dallas. I'm going to be real with y'all. I don't think we would have beat Dallas if they had a better coach. If they had a smarter coach, they would have done a better job down the stretch. It was because of that coach they lost. I'm not even going to hold you. Like, I'm rooting for Angel, but I said it. This team just is not good. And the only way we're going to win and be competitive is if we shrink our lineup to an 8-person rotation. It got to be 8. We can't do 9, 10. We can't go 9 or 10, bro. I'm just being real. It got to be 7 or 8.
Yeah.
Like we'll lose, but we'll have a better chance to win with that. Because look, I can't play Bantam. I can't play on a Willier. I can't play on what's the other girl name? I could play HBL, but why? We're not using her the way we want to use her.
So she's
so I gotta leave her on the bench because we're not using her how we want to. So you got E-Will who will help with backup minutes. Who else you got?
Rebecca
Allen, because they're not gonna start Rebecca Allen. Kia Nurse got some deal under the table, whatever, allegedly. So you got Rebecca Allen off the bench with E-Will, and then who's that? Who's gonna be that 8th person? It's gonna be
there's an 8th person.
Who?
Kayla.
Yeah.
They're probably going to go with Kayla. It shouldn't be.
So that's your 8. And then possibly Mojo or HBL. Possibly them 2. I could work with that. I can't work with Bantam, dog. Bantam is terrible. And Michaela, I got to play Michaela like 3 minutes. And now if she's giving me good things on the floor, then I up her minutes as we go. But as soon as she start effing up, I got to pull her out the game quick. So he got to learn how to use his rotations. But what's also messing us up is Vandersloot is playing way too many minutes. Do you know that Vandersloot is almost at 200 minutes through these 4 or 5 games?
Nah, that's ridiculous.
She's almost at 200 minutes, bro. I'm serious. Go look at it.
I've been watching. I'm catching up
because it's over 100 minutes, bro. Well, she's been playing what 35 minutes a game.
She's been playing in the 30s.
She's not gonna last, dog. At that age, we're not gonna have. It's gonna be about 13 or the 14 games. She might not be here, bro. I'm just being real. I'm not wishing it, but I've seen this with old players. When you play them that many minutes,
we're gonna get to the end of June and it's gonna be like
that. Because look at LeBron for the Lakers. They had LeBron playing 38 minutes. That's crazy at 40. That's insane.
That's insane for even young players. Look at how Gottlieb did Juju, and she a baby.
Exactly. Right. So, like I said, man, right now I got us at worst 10th or 11th. But I can't really say it because Show has a point too. The Sparks are bad. Yeah. The Sun are bad. The Valkyrie, they're competitive, but they can't close. And then who else you got? You got
Washington.
Okay, Washington. Washington's good, but they still got a young team. They're gonna hit their wall. We got to see how they play after they hit their wall. Because their best players on the team, they're young, they're first years. So we know when they hit that wall, we got to see what's going to happen.
Did you mention Connecticut?
Yeah, y'all already mentioned Connecticut.
Man, we all know Connecticut. Come on.
But look though, you can't sleep on Connecticut because they fight. Even after they got blown out, they still were fighting in that game.
That's true.
Like we don't have no identity. We don't have no outside of consistency, Angel and Ariel. Like everybody's a talk. Oh yeah, and Becca Allen. I can't disrespect Becca. Becca been balling. So out of those three, we're not. We don't have an identity. We don't have no defense. Our defense is still bad. Our transition defense is bad.
Defense? I'm still looking for the D. We defense, dog.
Yeah, dog. We ain't got no defense, bro.
Got the worst transition defense in the league.
Because look. Let's say we play the Aces. The Aces gonna blow us out in the first quarter, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Because look, you got Asia at the 4, right? Even if Angel's on her, that still opens it up for everybody else. Who gonna guard the point guard? Who gonna guard J.O.? No. And then Kia Stokes, honestly, we talk shit about Kia Stokes, but if Camilla don't come to play that game, Kia Stokes will dominate Camilla.
Yeah.
Being real. I'm not even being real. And then even if you put her on the bench, Kentley will come in. Kentley got game.
Yeah. And I might get out there and make the wings move their feet.
Oh, yeah.
That's our problem, man. Our defense, our wings can't move their feet outside of Ariel.
They can't move their feet.
God.
Man. And that's why when they signed Ariel, and then somebody put me on game about AP, but I was like, we had Ariel and AP with the wings, like athletically, we could compete, but I heard she a head case, so that couldn't happen. But they needed to,
Ariel Powers would be fine for us, dog. Like she would be fine for us. Because she played with Tanisha Wright last year.
Oh, true. That's true.
So she'll be fine. Ariel Powers ain't a head case like that. The issue with Ariel Powers was she got into it with Cheryl Reeve. Because Cheryl Reeve, she got clout around the league. So if you mess up with Cheryl Reeve, that's going to mess you up everywhere else.
Okay.
So that's all that happened. But she's not a head case like Kennedy. Kennedy went to 2 stops and effed up.
Yeah. That's the type of
stops.
I just think that's the type of build like that should have been on the wing with Ariel and AP. That would have been nasty.
Yeah, Ariel Powers would work for us. But like I said, bro, look, man, if we get past 10 wins, bro, I'm popping open this old liquor bottle. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pop that beer open and I'm gonna exactly. I'm gonna pop it open and I'm drinking. Look,
he got the Moet.
Bro, look, man. I looked at this roster. I'm trying to keep the faith, but dog, I'm sorry, dog. Like go back and watch the Dallas games. You will go after I watch those games. I would personally drive to Dallas and give a bottle to Koklanis. Koklanis, he is so dumb, bro. Listen, I found somebody dumber than Tyler Marsh, bro. I never thought I would do it. Tyler Marsh would listen. I have to say it. Tyler Marsh is a better coach than him. That dude trash, bro. He cost his team the game. He cost him the game.
I agree.
I agree. Speaking of BS games, I since I'm finally catching up, I did watch that New York game. What did I watch?
And what
was I looking at?
Oh, you talking about with the Sun?
No, I'm talking about the New York and Chicago because I did finally catch up and got to watch it. What did I look at, dog?
Bro, okay,
man, that was a
bro. In that game, you got to stagger your minutes. You can't play 10 deep against that type of team. New York is their bench. Their 10 is way better than your 7. Yep. Your 6 or 7, they're better than. You can't do that. And then in transition, they were destroying us. And like Prince showed on his shout out to Prince. Make sure y'all go over his page. He's coming on 4 Central. Y'all make sure y'all go over my brother page. He showed on the film all they were doing was letting JJ trail. And Breonna Stewart just pitched the ball to her because Camilla runs right to the paint. Yeah. She don't go to the player. I'm like, because I saw it. I'm like, why does she keep running to the paint?
And JJ literally the whole time trailing.
The whole time wet. Yeah. then she posted her up and just did one of these moves on Camilla. It was so bad, dog. I was like, yo, man, I don't think Miller top 8 right now, bro.
Yeah,
I don't know, bro. Like that game there, like the only way we're gonna be successful is we have to cut Vandersloot's minutes, and Miller gotta be a beast down there, bro. She gonna have to. Like, even if you ain't getting the ball, man, knock somebody on their ass. We need Miller. Like, people don't understand when I said on my video is we need Miller and Ariel at least to be the focal points, because if they get going, it'll be so much easier for everybody else on the floor. It'll be so much easier. But if they're not going, like Show said it. If she don't dominate AB or at least play physical with them and JJ or because listen, I don't even think she's better than Ezzy or Elena Smith either. No, I think Ezzy gonna give her a problem when we play them. So she gotta dominate, bro. If our game is decided on her and Ariel, if they want to play or not. If they don't want to play, Cancun, baby. Let's go, baby. I got the bag back.
Miller gotta stop going overseas, and she gotta go to somebody that's gonna help her develop.
She got to, bro.
Yeah. Bro,
that China shit ain't working.
No, and I watched her she turned over her right shoulder to do a left hand, I think maybe a jump hook, and she did a 2-hand. Like, you don't have a left.
Yeah, it's like, what are you doing?
But I'm like, hey, bro, you that big, you gotta develop. So, and I love her, but like she has to, her skill set needs to match her body.
Bro, you know what, AJ? I don't want to hear that shit no more. Look, I love Miller. I'm a Miller fan, but dog, I'm gonna be hard on you if I love you. Yeah. That's just how I am, bro. I know what you are. You got, look, I know what she is. Why do you think Don cussed out? Tyler Marsh said the same thing Don said. Until Miller decides she could be the best big in the league. She got to decide.
Yeah.
I can't keep coming on the video and saying, man, she's 6'7". Man, she gonna get there. When?
She's 6'7". What's she giving me so far?
I don't expect her to put up 30 and 20 right now, but at least give me a good 15 and 12. Give me something, even if you're not touching the ball, AJ. Go for the boards. Knock somebody out. Like, run it, like, dominate the paint.
Make that point guard.
It don't necessarily have to be box score numbers. Just show your presence.
Yeah.
Listen, Angel had what? 9, 6, and 5, whatever in Dallas the first time. But she dominated the paint.
Yep.
Just by her presence.
She
Why is
established
he
her
doing it
presence.
and you not?
Yeah, even when Miller had that good game, if you really watch it, it was awful. Like she was just rolling. So it wasn't her, it was what was happening for her. And we need her to get to the point where I am going to dominate this game, and there's nothing nobody can do unless they send a double or a triple. And that's what's missing. Like,
but that's all me, Show, and Prince have been saying. And you know what they say? They clip out that part and try to say, "Oh, he hate Miller."
Yep.
Don't nobody hate Miller. Just know how great it can be.
Yeah, bang bang and do a jump hook. Gosh, dog it.
Right.
Like, that's all everyone want. Like, we just want Miller to.
That's all we want, bro. Look, this Saturday, we got a game this Saturday. If she don't dominate AB like Showtime says, we losing. We're not winning.
That's it.
We're not winning. If she don't dominate AB, we're not winning. We're not winning.
Them games against New York and Indiana, Camilla had to show up.
She got to.
Has to.
She got to, bro.
Aaliyah be
It's a matchup thing, bro. Like, she had to show up.
And the funny part is,
Aaliyah be bullying her. Aaliyah be like, "Oh, I'm about to eat me some chicken" when she see Camilla.
Yeah.
she eats some Brazilian chicken.
Yeah.
Both ends.
That's all she got to do. What you're saying, Show?
If you remember last year when E. Will had started, I mean, we beat New York.
Yeah.
So we beat New York. It's, E. Will, Angel, Michaela had a good game. Like, you know, the front court has to show up, man.
They got to.
Atkins just continue to be aggressive. Atkins, I don't have too much complaint about Double A, man. She showed up, man. Both ends. You know, defensively, she's been out every single night. You know? Folks are talking about, oh, she's making some shots. They were talking about on air. What's her name? Rike was making some shots on Area Atkins. She got on skates and all that. She was doing a lot of pushing off. What happened to second
No, she did pushing off, bro. No, she was pushing off. She was pushing off because look at it. Because Show, those plays, bro. Because if you watch the second game, it was still the same thing. The only difference is she couldn't push off like she did because Ariel was realizing it. Ariel knew how to position her body or waiting to push off. That's what a smart defender does. They adjust. That's why I was telling people that push off from the girl in Indiana, that's not going to work forever. You're going to have to either learn how to play off the ball or you're going to have to learn how to get you a bag. You're going to have to.
Ideally, both.
Listen, Kelsey Plum got a bag. Got a bag. With or without the ball, she can move.
Speaking of, though, like, man, what's going on in the Twitter world, man? Folks in their feelings, all because we not saying she's the best thing since sliced bread. You know, I don't.
Oh, boo-hoo.
No, they tried. No, this is what they did. They took what Prince said and they tried to dissect it and tried to say he wrong. And I'm like, they ain't even listen to the whole clips. Like, they ain't even listen to it. They just took the part where he says she's not a point guard and that just because don't even come at me because I'm going to tear you up. Don't bring no BS assists. So they tried to take that and tried to make it into something, dog. And they ain't making no sense. Like, she's not a point guard. I've been saying this. Prince has said this. Show has said this. But that's not bashing her. I'm not saying she's a bad player. She's just not a point guard, bro. You can't be averaging almost like 5 or 6 turnovers a game. I don't care what you're doing. It's terrible basketball.
For real.
And then your shot, if your shot dictates, if her logo 3 shot ain't going on, dog, nobody's scared of your teammates. They cool. They gonna stand right there in position and force you to make that pass.
Yeah, and what people was missing is that the 10 assists is cool. Like if they all fast break off a pick and roll, that ain't hurting nobody. Like that
right.
happened regardless. Those assists could have went from AB to DeWanna Bonner. Those assists can happen. You're not determining the game. You're not making the other coach make adjustments or anything like that. So when he's saying a playmaker versus an assist getter. Those are two totally different things. But again, they clip that little bit, and they try to make everybody in our circle look bad. And it's just like, come on, bro.
Yeah, but you're not making us. You're not making us look bad though. They're not making us look bad. You're making yourself look bad because you're still watching us though.
Exactly. I love it.
Because they're the same people who hated on the show for the past 3-4 weeks.
And I know a lot of people might not rock with Quita, but she said when everybody attacked her, all those same Ken Swift, all those same guys went and DM'd her like, hey, let's talk. They was trying to get her to come over. So they watch everything from this side as well. Like, it's like, okay, y'all really, really weird.
Hold on, what happened? What was said?
Oh, when remember everybody was going against old girl Quinta.
Yeah.
Everybody was on her head. A lot of Sky fans was on her head, and then the other side, all they big people on YouTube was hitting her up like, "Hey, let's talk. DM, you deserve better." I seen them in the comments saying that, and she got on her live the next day and was like, "Hey, y'all been dogging me this whole time. Now all of a sudden y'all want me to come work with y'all. I ain't doing that." Like, she called them out on it. And that's how I know they watch everything we do. Everything, bro. When I drop a video, the
Cannon Clark content creators was trying to recruit her.
Yeah, that's what it was. I seen them. I watched it, bro. I watched it, and then I was so happy she said it. I watched it.
Nadira said she saw that too.
This why the WNBA will never get taken serious, bro. Y'all making this too political, bro.
Yeah,
like, that's gonna turn a lot of people off eventually, bro. They don't see it. Y'all making too political. Eventually, people gonna get tired of the same old CC versus Angel shit, bro.
Yeah,
I'm tired of it.
I've been tired of it.
Yeah, you know the players. You can imagine how the players feel. You know they real tired of it.
Hey, Miss D. I can't even say she like Kalani Brown. Kalani Brown been balling in Phoenix, dog. I can't even say that. Now, Tierra McCowan, she might be. I mean, listen, she might be if she don't pick it up. But Kalani Brown surprised me. She over there balling when she get her minutes.
Hey, I ran into Big T out here, bro.
Oh, you did? What Big T said?
I didn't say nothing. I could see that 6'8" frame from anywhere.
I know that's right. She a big girl.
You need to tell her to play like that.
She's underachieved. She's underachieved since she came out of college. They expected her to be a BG or Sylvia Fowles, but she ain't been that.
Man, I didn't see that in college, man. In college, I never saw that. I used to be like, bruh, because the Sylvia and BG were like they dogs.
Yeah.
Like they go get it. Like she never came off as that. I used to hate when they tried to compare to those two players because they did her a disservice. They did her a big disservice.
But that's what happens. So unfortunately, a lot of these players they see a certain frame or archetype, and they're like, "All right, you gonna be that," and they not, and then they get to the next level. They don't live up to those expectations. That don't help. That hurts the player, and that hurts the game overall. Because we not trying to have players just become better versions of themselves. We want them to be something else. That don't make sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. We need somebody, and we need a wing, man. We gotta put on some masks, man, and go around GM offices and force some trades, man. We gotta force some trade. We gotta get Jeff P out of here, man. Jeff P terrible.
He's terrible. We can't. I'm tired of shooting these guys, Bill. Like, listen, I understand giving everyone a chance, but once they show you what they really about,
bro, I ain't give him a chance. I ain't never give Jeff P a chance. When Jeff P said I'm gonna hire a championship coach, and he hired the development coach,
That was it.
Man, I was like, I'm good. This finna be terrible.
But you know what? But you know what? AJ, what cracked me up yesterday on the Star Hoop Central is when Keith said that Indiana won their Super Bowl against Chicago. That was their Super Bowl. I fell out. I was dying.
Bro, it was.
Dude, Keith funny, man. That's my girl.
It was because they finna because watch, all them finna come back by the game Saturday against us. CC
gonna make her triumphant return.
Right, yeah. I already know what they doing, man. Man, look.
You see the play, not the play.
I see the play, man.
See the play some BS, Doug.
Yeah,
play I can subscribe to
because look at all the news in between hand. Nobody likes her. Oh, they need to change the rules. Oh, she was really fouled on that play by Cloud and all. Man, stop, man. Come on.
They even talking about writing to Congress to do something about the bullying of CC. I was dying.
The bullying of CC.
Yeah. So, man, these people are crazy. These people crazy, scrub. They crazy.
Like, I'm sorry if she decided to be the turnover queen with 5 turnovers a game. I'm sorry I point that out. I guess I'm a bully for that. Man,
I saw Skylar get clobbered upside the head. Ain't nobody saying nothing about that in this most recent game against when they had the rematch with Vegas. I forgot who clobbered her, but she got bopped. Ain't nobody saying nothing.
Skin tone.
Exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I'm about to get up out of here. Prince show about to start. Make sure everybody go over to IMZO Media, man. It comes on 4 Central. If you're on my time, Mountain West 3, Pacific 2, and East Coast 5 o'clock, man. Make sure everybody pop up because I'm finna go over there too. So make sure y'all go support my brother IMZO Media. He is coming up at 4 o'clock Central. So go support my boy.
Next.
Yeah, which is coming up. Yeah, coming up next. So y'all, everybody in the comment section, go to Prince's page. He about to start at 4 Central, 3 Mountain, 2 Pacific, and 5 Eastern.
And before we leave, make sure y'all get in all the comment sections of these other platforms, Bro Claude, Sister Key, all of them, and tell them free HD. Free HD.
Tell us back on my channel too. Free HD, dude.
Free HD.
HD.
Damn it. My brother in jail on trumped up charges. He's in there on trumped up charges. I need to free my boy HD, man.
What's up, so?
We you come to the game with me?
Yeah, I got you. Just send me the link. What time is it gonna be? Like what? Like
no.
Okay, yeah, cool. Go ahead.
All right.
Yep, I'll be right. Hey Prince, go ahead and kill that, bro.
Go print. Go to print shit.
Yo, everybody go to IMZO Media, man. He about to come up, about to cook. He about to cook everybody. Will
see
Prince be on time?
Man. Peace.
Hey Prince, Miss Goody Two Shoe ass, you gonna be on time?
You'll be on time.
Miss Goody Two Shoes funny.
Hell, he ain't even on this mic right now, so you never know.
Nah, you gonna be on time, man. But yeah, we're gonna shut this down. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, man. Y'all gonna see me again on shows. Me and Show gonna do the game, the Fever against the Mystics. Make sure y'all come by, man, on Showtime on Point Sports.
Cool.
All right, I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. I'm out.
Peace.